Kit Kats can read. Hello everybody, my name is Katie, welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you the books that I'm going to be reading from this week. So Galley-a-thon starts this week. It's running from the 15th to the 21st. That's where we read books that we have got from galleys, so whether it be NetGalley or Advice. I've already selected my TBR, so I'll just quickly share those with you. So the first challenge is to read the oldest arc, and for this one I have chosen Ghosting by Keith Gray. This is like one of the oldest ones that I have requested that I haven't read yet. It says here that this is about Nat's sister Sandy, who speaks to the dead. She's got a gift, but not in a good way, to make a living. The only thing is, it's not true. So Nat and Sandy's surprised when the dead start to speak back, but it seems that the dead are the least of their problems. So I don't know why I haven't got around to reading this. It's actually a fairly short book as well. So that'll be nice and quick to get out of the way. Next challenge is to read the newest arc, and for this one I've put Chasing Lucky by Jen Bennett. So the handy thing was I requested the arc of this from NetGalley and I got approved of it, and then I also from the publisher got sent the physical copy of this, so I've got the physical copy as well as the galley. So I've been reading from both, but now I've got the physical copy, I've been reading from the physical copy as well, so I'll be reading more of that for the Galley-a-thon. The next challenge is an arc that you regret requesting. So this one's a bit difficult for me because I tend to request ones that I do like the sound of. So for this one I've just picked one that I've had on my arc list, like the oldest, and so for that one I've put And All the Stars by Andrea Host. And this one here says that this is about come for the apocalypse, stay for cupcakes, die for love. Madeline Cost is working to become the youngest person ever to win the Archibald Prize for portraiture. Her elusive cousin Tyler is a perfect subject. He is beautiful, famous, all she needs to do is pin him down for the sittings. None of her plans factored into the spires, featureless, impossible, spearing into the hearts of cities across the world and spraying clouds of sparkling dust into the wind. Is it an alien invasion or a germ warfare? There are questions everyone on Earth would like to get answered, but Madeline has a more immediate problem. At ground zero of the Sydney Spire, beneath the collapsed ruin of St James Station, she must make it to the surface before she can hope to find out if the world is ending. So I'm not really sure about this one anyway, but this was requested years ago, so it'd be good to get this read anyway if I can get round to it. And then the last challenge is to read an arc that you're most excited for. So for this one I've gone for By the Book by Amanda Sennett. And this one, it says here, as a devotee of classic novels, Mary Porter knows all about the mistakes that have been made, especially by the impressionable young woman. So when a girl like her in New York High School nearby succumbs to the wiles of a notorious cad, Mary starts compiling the Scoundrel Survival Guide, a rundown of literary types to be avoided at all costs. Unfortunately, Mary is better at dishing out advice than taking it, and the number one bad boy on her list is a terrible debonair. At her best intentions to go up in flames, Mary discovers life doesn't follow the same rules as fiction, and if she wants a happy ending in real life, she will have to write it herself. So obviously, books are in this, which is why I've gone for it, which is why I'm quite excited about it. So that is my Galley-a-thon TBR. I'm just going to go with the basics of the four. The reason being is because I've brought with me books to Aaron's that are on my TBR for months. So really this is sort of like an update of what I brought here. So we've already seen Chasing Lucky, which I've received. I'm also reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, the Hunger Games novel. I have been physically reading this as well as listening to it. I am currently on chapter 4 at the moment, but I'm actually enjoying physically reading this more at the moment, so I will be reading more of that. So other books that I've brought along with me, I've got By Your Side by Casey West. This is based in a library, she's literally locked and stuck in a library. I've already read the first chapter of this when I did the chapter challenge, and I really enjoyed it so far, so I'm really glad to have that on my TBR. I've also got Always and Forever Lara Jean by Jenny Han. This is the third and final book that's in the To All the Boys I Loved Before series. Be good to get this read. This is also my 2020 TBR, so it'd be another good to knock this off the list as well, and I'm also curious what happens next too. And then I've got The Serpent King by Jeff Zentner. This was pulled out of one of my TBR jars in my TBR, and yeah, so super intrigued about this one. I then brought along with me Flashful by Jenny Moya. This one I'm quite intrigued about as well, and yeah, I'm loving the cover to that one. I've also brought along with me Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, the third book in the Inferno Devices trilogy. I'm told this is going to break me. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Then I've got Untamed by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. This is a reread for me. This is the, I think, fourth book? Yeah, fourth book in the House of Night series. I love this series like so much. Like, it's bad but good. It's like one of those series that's bad but good. Back in the old time of like vampires and paranormal stuff. It's just, yeah, it's really cool. Fun read, and I probably will end up reading this at some point this week. And then the final physical book that I've got with me is If There's No Tomorrow by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is also another book that came out. And yeah, I'm really, really excited about this one, to have this on my TBR. And yeah, I'm hoping that I will be able to get to at least some of these books. So these are the books that I've brought with me. This is just like obviously a tentative TBR. I'll be picking and choosing from these books, but the Galleathon is the main priority at the moment, but I'm also going to be reading from the physical side of it too. So yeah, just wanted to let you know what I'm currently reading this week, what I've brought along with me. Last week I finished If I Stay by Gail Forman. That was a reread that I read along with Keisha for the year-a-thon, so it was really cool that I managed to get that out of the way. So yeah, reading's gone pretty alright so far this month. So that's it from me for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. All my social media links, as always, are linked down below in the description if you would like to follow me elsewhere. But that's it from me. Keep smiling, keep reading, and most importantly, be happy and stay safe. My name is Katie and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!